rights of school district. So here are 4 things that will be discussed. First, corporal punishments. Second, sexual harassment. Third, religious expressions. And the fourth, homeschooling. And we will discuss these 4 issues in the legal rights of school district. Here are some pictures showing the bad things that is happening in Malaysia nowadays. Corporal punishments. So here are several criteria to use corporal punishments if it's necessary. First, specific warning is given about what behavior may or may not result in corporal punishments. So this is really important. A written statement is provided to parents explaining the reason for the punishment and the names of all witnesses. The punishment must be within the bounds of reason and humanity. The punishment meets the good faith standards. These are important. Ministry of Education has banned some punishments. So here are a couple of things that has been banned by Ministry of Education in Malaysia. Sexual harassment. Here, sexual harassment, the key idea is that it is required to have distribute policy against sex discriminations, and these policies which must specifically address sexual harassment. And also required to adopt and publish grievance procedures for resolving complaints about sex discriminations and sexual harassment. Evaluating their current policies and practices to ensure that they are in compliance with the law, address the effects of harassment, providing counseling service to the victim. So all these are important when it comes to deal with the sexual harassment. For religious activities to be conducted in school. Reading Bibles before meals and pray or study religious material during non-instructional time. So this is considered the guideline for those Christians. Teachers should not discriminate the students who express their belief. So this is the suggestions. Schools may have to grant parental requests to excuse students from class for religious reasons. Cannot encourage or participate in prayer activities during official working time with students. These are the useful guidelines for religious activities in school. Homeschooling. Homeschooling nowadays is considered an essential approach apart from typical conventional teaching methods. Some parents choose to conduct homeschooling over than traditional learning strategy is because that they find that homeschooling is more effective. However, because nowadays academic standards have dropped, parents are getting more and more informed, and they have chosen to incorporate homeschooling in their teaching. So parents choose not to send their children to school, have now selected to use the homeschooling, in which, because homeschooling provide more institution religious view of the teaching, and at school typical educations has now come to poor academic standards. And also they may have some issues with the school violence, peer pressures. So these have altogether contributed to the reason why people have chosen homeschooling over than the typical face-to-face teaching methods. Well, I hope that you guys have learned some from these informations. However, even though homeschooling is considered a rising method in educations, still it has some flaws and delimitations, right? So we always have to take care of our students, have to make sure that whatever they are getting is appropriate and suitable for them. And we hope to see you again. Thank you.